his items are pretty good, and he has just so many tools to make plays, especially when you think about his Q3, his ultimate, he gets to just do it so often, and has a lot of survivability. So hopefully we get to see this champion get taken down a notch in in
Just
the next
ban
future
it.
patches. But yeah,
Do we
yeah.
not think that this champion is more worth a ban than say like the Rumble, maybe even the Skarner? I know Skarner's busted, but my God, man,
Yeah,
like this.
I don't know about the Skarner one, but I could maybe see the Rumble. Anyway, we got to see in that replay, it was just really cut and dry coming in from Rookie and JJ. Just land all of your crowd control, make it impossible for Scout to play the game. And what we're seeing from IG now is, some of those solo lane prowesses that we were talking about from draft. Yone in a side lane is always going to be an insane duelist. And when you think about how they're playing in Fog of War, with how much priority they're able to have from mid lane thanks to Gala and Mako, you can now have JJ and Mako walk across the map, help Yone push into a side, get some good turret damage, and we're continue to see that, especially now with a Hextech Soul. The map is just that much more open thanks to the Hextech portals, and now we've even got a dragon spawning in 10. I don't think JDG get to contest this objective.
Yeah, you know that setup we were talking about where JDG need to be ahead, they need to be proactive. Well, I think the train has left the station because they are not allowed to be anywhere that IG are on the map, and it's just a compositional difference at that point. You didn't get far enough ahead. You're about to hit 2 items for all these carries on IG, and they're about to charge into a tier 2 down here and get massive damage onto it and massive pressure now moving over to the Dragon Pit potentially.
Man, this is so dangerous. I think especially for JDG, who, I mean, coming in, we all expected this team to potentially be first. We said that this matchup had the bearing of who exactly was going to be top dog, at least in this first round robin for the group. And so far, IGF played a lot better. I think we're seeing them execute a lot more, and I feel like this is more of the same of some of the misgivings we had for JDG, where they were a bit inconsistent, especially when we're talking about missing, but Scout has had some games where he is just invisible.
Yeah, we're long away from the double MVP year that Scout had over on LNG. And it feels like we haven't gotten to the point where Scout has been that same level of player, even though I think you could put him next to any other mid and probably still find positive advantages there. But
Yeah.
in the tight moments, in the pressureful moments, against the best of the best, we have not seen Scout rise to the
これアタカンギブだ
occasion. And I don't
な。
think their comp is doing them any favors here. I mean, the only advantage you have is Ala. And as we said earlier, like he has been a really well-performing
確実に取れるように
The Gnar, though,
しようとしてますね。
have a game-changing impact. And it
マ
feels
ジ
like
でナー
JDG
が
are
希望。
slowly fading out.
We just haven't seen Allah really join up in any of the team fights, right?
Or
We haven't seen a
Pays,
proper,
or anybody.
Yeah, we have not seen a proper 5-on-5, and these short skirmishes are really where IG thrive. I mean, you have Gala, you have this Ezreal, you have this Yone Sejuani pairing that we've been talking about. We have not seen that from JDG. We need to see a 5-man, and it seems like Allah is waiting for a teleport. He has the Mega Gnar, but it's running out. The timer here for JDG is just too short, so another win